Good morning, friends, and welcome to my channel. I am so glad you are here. Today, we're going to talk about something very intimately involved in living a life of peace, joy, and contentment. And that is something that is illustrated or discussed in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. And I'm going to read verse 10, and then I'm going to go back and read 8, 9, and 10, because you're going to recognize 8 and 9, and then we're going to explore 10 a little further. You may recognize verse 10 as well. So Ephesians 2:10, and I'm reading it first out of my Bible Hub app, the NIV version, and I read through these, and they are basically, they all say basically the same thing. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. The New Living Translation, which is more of a thought for thought, says, for we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus so we can do the good things He planned for us long ago. And then I think there was another one, the Legacy Bible maybe. For we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we would walk in them. Now, I'm going to go back to Ephesians in my Bible, and this is the New King James Version is what version I have here. And verses 8, 9, and 10 are, for by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God. Y'all recognize this? Then verse 9, not of works, lest anyone should boast. For we are, here's verse 10, for we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. And so we have been created for good works, and those good works have been prepared ahead of time for us to do. And so, you know, whenever we're wanting to live a life of peace and joy, harmony, contentment, there is, you know, think about a time when you have done something that served someone else, where you helped someone else out. And think about how that made you feel. When maybe it was someone that you knew, maybe you were helping out a stranger, maybe you were making a donation of some kind. Think about how that made you feel. It is hard to be discontent when you are serving others. It is really hard to be unhappy when you are giving to someone, when you are serving someone, whether it's by being generous or if it's just helping them in some way that they need help. Now, your good works, you're like, well, what are these good works that I've been prepared to do? Well, think about what it is that you're doing. It could be that you are a Titus 2 woman. Maybe it is your kind of lot in life. That's not a good way to put it. But maybe it is your gift that you teach younger moms how to love their husbands, how to be good homemakers and housewives and all that stuff. Maybe it is that you have a gift of, maybe you crochet or knit. I think it's crochet. And maybe you make blankets and bonnets for newborn babies. Maybe, you know, whatever it is that God put on your heart to do to serve others. Maybe you're a really good cook and you like to make dishes and then give them to new moms or people who are going through a hard time so that they have something that they don't have to worry about in that difficult time. And so I want you to think about what you can do to help others, to serve others. And this is not, like I said, lest anyone should boast. Our works that we do aren't because of us. They are things that God put on our heart from the beginning. And so on that note, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.